Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to Modded Spire, and today we have one more new mod. As per usual, we are up to 41. The new mod is Reliquary, which adds 61 relics apparently. I didn't actually get to check them out, or at least not all of them, but I was like, sure, more relics into the game, why not? So, we're going to be playing with Blackbeard today because I kind of wanted to, if I could actually find where he is. I believe it's this one. There it is. And we are going to... Actually, you know what? Ascension one's fine. And we are actually going to hopefully... we're just going to go choose randomly. And we are not going to remove our relic because we do want the musket ball. I want to do a musket ball thing. So we're actually going to upgrade this. We're not going to do what we did last time, which was... weapon-based. We're going to go musket balls. Alright, let me actually quickly configure this. Oops, nope, this needs to go down. No, it needs to go up to like 3. No, wait, not 3. Like 2, 2.5. Rest definitely needs to go up a little bit higher. I do value rest a lot. And this needs to go to 1.2. I think that's a nice balance. Now, 30.9. So it looks like this is our optimal path here. I'm not even going to check it out. Because that is not the way we roll here. I probably should have actually used the cutlass. Now, we're still going to pick up weapons, of course, because they're going to synergize really well with musket balls. But we're not going to pick up as many, and we're going to look for stuff with higher durability. So for those that don't know, the Blackbeard, or aka Ironclad with a hat, V2, since we already have one with a hat, has these weapons here. This is actually not bad. A 4-2 weapon plus attacks. This is a 2-4. Wooden leg is interesting, definitely, but we're not actually going to pick any of these up. Oh wait, we actually spawned in the city. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Wait a minute, was that the optimal path? Yeah, it was, 2 question marks. Sadly, Vaj was going to go away. Ah, well, would you look at that. One new relic. From Reliquary. Truly sorry about that, my voice was slightly off there. Power cards start each combat in the top half of your draw pile. Okay, that's interesting, that's interesting. It's still kind of random, but gives you a little bit, info on where it is, so you'll be able to play a little bit quicker. It looks like nothing new here from Reliquary. Again, we're looking for musket balls. Now, there's a lot of cards we still haven't seen. Musket balls, cannonballs, and what... Actually, are they cannonballs or are they musket balls? Oh, they're cannonballs, sorry. Alright, so we have Revenge here. Deals 0 to 50 damage to all enemies based on how much percentage of your HP you are missing. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Dangerous Blow. Deal 16 damage at the end of your next turn. You take 3 damage, or 20. But if that's used to do lethal... Put 1 power card from your draw pile into your hand, or 2. Nope. Gain 5 block, add a cannonball into your hand. Purge, repeat. Okay, we're actually going to pick that up. Again, sorry about that. It's just, yeah. Anyway, whenever you hit an enemy, gain 5 gold, up to a maximum of 25 gold. This is actually fine. Because the Blackbeard character actually has a bunch of cards that synergize with gold gain, but we're not going to be doing that today. We're apparently going to be finding some potions, and we have a Cursed Concoction, 3 strength and 2 dex, add a random curse to your draw and discard pile, deal 4 damage each time you play a card, and Savage Potion, inflict 2 weak and vulnerable on all enemies, and I gain 3 frail, which is fine if I'm mostly planning on attacking. So this should repeat. There it is. So we're going to get a bunch of cannonballs here. So we're basically going to get a bunch of attacks. Yes, this is basically going to be a 0 cost deck, but hey, why not? It could be fun. Orange juice. Okay, I actually kind of want that over... probably over this, to be honest. So we have Toast, which we've seen. I believe we've seen Agile Strike. Deal 9 damage if you have an equipped weapon this turn. Reduce cost of this card to 0. Yes, we have. And Rearming Strike we've already seen. Right, let's continue on upwards to our favorite path. And I will block here for... You know what? Why not? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this doesn't work with Blackbeard, does it? So we did actually kill bosses last time with Blackbeard, but for some reason evolution mod doesn't actually work with it, and I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, it's still alive. What a shame. Alright, Deadly Arsenal, draw one. No, okay, no, we've seen that. This is AoE, so we're definitely going to pick it up. And let's go for the elite fight. What are we going to get? Okay, we're definitely getting a cutlass here. I do actually want to use the cannonballs as soon as I get them, so we are going to use... Well, it's going to be 3 cards played. I actually should have played this earlier. That would have been 4. I guess I could play it when I get Cloak and Cannonball, because it's going to be a couple of extra card plays. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so at this point, we're actually going to play this. And we're playing the 2 things, because it's a little bit of extra damage. Definitely going for damage here, and there's Fiery Defense. Lovely, look at that. 17 block from 1 turn. And I don't have much of a choice here. But it's actually fine, we've taken 2 damage so far. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of surprised. This is more or less the basic deck. We haven't really done much. And yet still we're doing so much damage. Yeah, granted it's only Ascension 1, but still. We haven't actually seen this. This turn your next 3 attacks use all equipped weapons. Oh my, that is powerful, especially if you're running a weapon. If you've picked up a lot of weapons like we did last time. Deal damage equal to 4 times the amount of cannonballs played this combat. Every type of cannonball counts. We're definitely going to pick this up because we're going to be going for cannonballs. Whenever you use a potion, its effect is applied an additional time. Oh, hello. And it becomes 0 cost. The Drunken Sailor. What do you do with a Never mind. Ignore what I said. I kind of want to upgrade this, but we currently don't have a lot of cannonballs, and I do want to upgrade this. It's going to be a little bit of extra block, but more importantly, it's going to be Cannonball Plus. And that is 2 cannonballs, so lovely. Okay, good thing I actually picked up Fiery Defense here. Do I care who I apply the weak to? Later down the line. Of course not now, because we can't at the moment. Actually, this might have been a good idea. Here, specifically in this fight. But at the same time, we shouldn't really need it. I guess it's probably better for the... Oh, this actually doesn't exhaust, does it? Oh, this doesn't exhaust. I thought it exhausted. It seemed powerful enough to... You know, to be the exhaust type card. Apparently not. That is gonna be really powerful in that case. Again, the fact that it doesn't exhaust is insane. Oh no, it's fully I keep forgetting that it actually gives me more than just cannonballs. I know we picked it up for cannonballs, but... Jesus, that is a lot of damage. Apparently we got... Kill 3 elites of this act. Oh, these 2 count separately? Really? Since when? Yeah, look at that. That's like 16 damage now. Apparently it's going to animate all the... I should have used the cutlass before. It wasn't going to be lethal, but I should have used it. Aww. Aww, 1 short. Alright. Maulbank. Filler of Motion. Whenever you play a non-skill card, gain 2 block. Lasts until you play a skill. Okay. Draw 2 cards, gain energy. Well, this is overpowered. I guess it's adrenaline, basically. Alright, we're still going for the most valuable path. Diva Fist. This is from Spike's Relics. For every 4 skills you play, deal 4 damage to all enemies. Oh, and gain 2 plate armor. We've seen this before. This is actually interesting. I guess the more skill-based you are, the better it is. No, this just becomes 0 cost. I think actually this is a good upgrade at this point, but I want this first. First this, then everything else. Because this becomes very powerful. You know, let's see. Can I pick up more cannonballs? Choose one of 3 sword types. We've already seen this card. The thing is, this card has 4 durability. We want something with even more. At the start of each turn, add a cannonball into your hand. We definitely want that. That's probably going to be an instant pickup for us. Deal 4 damage twice and apply... Wait. Oh, look at that. The Maulbank on my cursor. I was like, wait a minute. What is that? Now, technically, I should save the money. Because Maulbank. Practically, I kind of want to pick up Infinite Barrage, or we could just hope to get it. We could just hope to get it. The thing is, though, it's really good. Alright, what do we have here? In your turn, you can right click on this relic to gain Lotus Shield. When enemy gives you vulnerable or weak, give same debuff to them. So basically reflects. Okay, this is one of the new ones. Whenever you reach 70 or more total unblocked damage dealt in a combat, in this combat, it should be. You know what? Never mind. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Alright, that's not bad. I mean, by the time you deal 70 damage, that's mostly an elite fight. Or a boss fight, most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. So, an extra 10 damage is meh. It's like, it's good to have, but it's not too powerful as to be considered overpowered like most of the Dota 2 relics. Of course, Clockwork Souvenir. Standard, good, all around Clockwork Souvenir. We love Clockwork Souvenir on this channel. Infinite Barrage, though. Do I want to sacrifice Small Bang for that? I don't think I do. I think we're fine. With the elite, how many elite fights have we had? Oh boy, I guess I must have overvalued elite fights by a little bit. This would be better played on another turn, but yeah. I mean, okay, 60 less than 60 HP actually, not 60 damage. Final barrage is free, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, not bad. Second turn, enemies on 20 HP. I got boost morale as well, which are definitely going to play. I know it's a skill, but at the same time, it's lethal. I just wish the animation on Final Barrage would be quicker, because that's going to get really annoying really quickly. Dota 2 Spire. Give 2 vulnerability to enemies when you attack him at the first time in this combat. Alright. And Lifeblood Potion, which I actually kind of do like. Better than this, maybe. Oh, this we're definitely picking up. 1 enchanted ability to resistance. Give all your equipped weapons +2 attack. Nope. We are going to take this because it is vulnerability. Even though we just got some extra vulnerability, that's not going to last very long. Oh, Dead Band's Ring. No, we don't. I don't like this one. No. I don't like the rings. I like the event itself. The concept is amazing. I just don't like the rings. Oh boy, how can I say no to these two being comboed? This actually loses me a potion slot, but it's probably worth it, to be honest. This gives me a curse. What is this? You can't lose HP during your turn. Okay, that's interesting. Attacks deal 3 additional damage, so powerful, relatively. It's 3 extra strength, basically. For 255 gold, that's like cheap for 3 strength, because that is technically 3 strength. Lifeboat. Oh, we've seen that before. Refunds 2 as well, but 32 block refunds is basically 1 cost for 32 block. I mean, I don't want to say no to it, but at the same time, this is actually a decent combo. We're not going to go for that rest. We're going to go for this one because I actually want to upgrade this to be 1 cost. We still haven't picked up a decent weapon, but that's fine. Pick one up eventually. Okay, good. Okay, there's extra vulnerability, and let us begin with the damage. Actually, I should have used this earlier. Costs 100 gold to play. What? Fleeting Soulbound. What do you mean Soulbound? It shouldn't actually be added into my deck. Yeah, they're not. Into my permanent deck, that is. I'm not actually using any of these. No Cutlass, huh? I mean, that's fine. We get cannonballs every single turn, so eventually we're going to do so much damage that it won't really matter. Actually, I don't think we're going to get to the eventually. That added even more things into my deck. Alright, so I really don't want to be weakened here. So we're going to go for that one, and then that one. And maybe I should have defended a little bit more. But that's fine, that's 23 damage now. Oh, without the vulnerability, I should have said. Humongous Cannonball. Alright. Whenever you equip a weapon, draw 1 card. That's actually not bad if you're going for a weapon build. Humongous Cannonball. Deal 48 damage. No, I'd rather take 1 more of these, to be honest. At this point, we're generating enough cannonballs. Alright, pick up 3 attacks. Okay, that's done. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 5 armor and 1 artifacting. Oh. I technically don't need that much energy. Gain energy at the start of your turn. This is from Reliquary. Your discard pile only shuffles into your draw pile when you end your turn with an empty draw pile. So it means I can't reshuffle it via draw means, which I'm actually fine with. Maybe. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Every time you shuffle your deck, add 3 slime to... Oh no, that's not happening. The thing is, we don't really need energy, but I'm willing to pick this up just because it's kind of new. We're not going to go to the jungle, we're going to go to the city. I'm actually glad that the reliquary relics are showing up of this earth. Okay, both of these paths have a 32 on them, so we're just going to go for this one. Because normally what ends up happening, especially due to the fact that can I actually block for 10 here? No, but I do have weakness, so I need to only take one of them down. Now, oh, that hits twice. Right. Weakness, strike, because why not? And yeah, so we have so many mods installed, and a lot of them do add a lot of relics. Like Dota 2 Spire doesn't add as much relics, but it still adds relics. So there's just a lot of stuff that can show up. So I'm actually surprised to see so many reliquary stuff. Okay, we're just gonna try and take down that one. And at the same time, I'm kind of happy because I do get to show off a couple of these at least. We're not gonna probably show off all of them today. Actually, definitely not. Since there's, again, 61 of them. And again, we have so many mods, and a lot of these do add relics. Of course, even some of the character mods actually do add relics, because there are relic-specific like, for example, the... sorry, I haven't slept much. I don't know if I've mentioned that today. Moonshine. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn, lose 1 strength, and... no. We're not even going to pick that up. I'm not even going to try. Gain 10 block, next turn gain 10 block, or 13. That's actually not bad, but we're not going to pick it up. So as I was saying, for example, the... boy, if I can actually find... the Runesmith mod adds a bunch of relics, so like 5 or 6 relics that can be used by every character, so... oh, dice. Fuzzy dice. Fuzzy dice. Right, you're debuffing, you're... I don't know what you're doing. You're doing something. Oh, right, they changed their... right, that's what the fuzzy die did. Changes its intent each time you play a card. Alright, I forgot about that. I really did. Orange juice is so good. In real life and in game, apparently. Alright, we are gonna just take down this one. That is too much damage. 10, 12, alright. Cannonballed. Oh, actually, I should have used this one. Final Barrage, which actually isn't lethal, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, it isn't. All right. Wait, why did it take 4 damage? Oh, right. Diva Fest. Oh. Oh, I get it now. Shuffle. Your discard pile only shuffles into your draw pile when you end your turn with an empty draw pile. Alright, now I get it. So card draw here is not going to help me, and absolutely nothing is. So I'm actually going to need an exact number of cards. Hello, Golden Cannonball. It's not going to deal much. It's still 9 damage though. Upgrades to 13. It will boost its damage up eventually. I could pick it up, and I probably will. It's a Cannonball. I said I was going to go for Cannonball runs. And that being said, Cannonball. Nope, it's a dagger. That's a shop though. Attacks use an additional weapon. No, we don't care. There's another golden cannonball, which we're not gonna put. Give your equipped weapon +3, +3, +5, +. Okay. Okay, that's not powerful at all. Oh, I like gremlin food. Yeah, we're definitely taking gremlin food. We probably... oh. Gain 15 gold after every battle. Okay, we're probably taking that. Every 2 turns, gain 1 thorns. Ah, that is so good. That is so good. Especially versus some fights. We're probably going to pick up treasure chest here, though, to be honest. I mean, we haven't rested yet. We might rest eventually. I do like gremlin food, but at the same time... hello. I don't remember what this was. Let's follow him. Okay. Obtain a special blessing. Right, okay. That costs a lot of HP. We're probably going to rest now. I got Death Note, really. This I know. At least this I know. Unplayable. On turn 10, deal 200 damage to a random enemy. When drawn, draw 1 card. Current turn 1. Yeah. And that's... I guess versus a boss fight, it'd be kind of nice, but it would have to be a very long boss fight. 10 turns? Wow. I would have to be playing awfully defensively, but I guess if you get it very early on, at least you can play with it. Like, as in, play around it, since it is a lot of damage. And yeah, it is a lot of damage. In most boss fights, not really going to be lethal, but it's going to be very close, especially if you can deal some damage to them. So going something like silent with a little bit of poison and very heavily on defense. Like just a little bit of poison, not a lot of poison. Like for example, one noxious fumes and one deadly poison and that's it. Just enough so that you can deal with certain smaller enemies and leave this thing to just do the rest of the damage. Of course, it's going to be a slow run. I'm not saying it's not going to be. It's going to be definitely a very, very slow run. But it is going to be... Okay, I don't actually need to use anything else. Okay, that's good. Any defense, that is. But it's going to be a fun run. The thing is, it's... Oh, well. So this is going to draw me 3 cards, which I actually don't want, and at the same time do want, because otherwise I'm going to have only 1 card left at the very end. So now I need to actually think about how many cards I have left. Which is going to be interesting. If anything's going to kill me, it is going to be that. Because of the fact that I'm going to draw like 2 cards or 1 card, and there's just nothing that I'm going to be able to do. Okay, so this, on second thought, yeah. We got an Empowering Shard, which 1 strength for each act you climb. That's really good, by the way. 6-3, this is, I like this a lot, but at the same time it's only 3 durability. We're looking with something with a little bit more durability. On the other hand, 20 cards, it's pre-upgraded. Why not? Okay, alright, we do have backup preparations, so we're actually drawing extra cards early. We want to use this, and my voice is breaking. Alright. My voice appears to be okay now. For a little bit. Oh, double cannonball. Actually, let's go even more damage. Hello! Okay, this thing's gone. There's nothing it can do. I'm the captain here. Shrapnel deals 7 damage or 10 damage to all enemies. Not bad. Golden defense. Okay, no, we know that. We know the golden stuff. I guess I should pick it up. I mean, with treasure chest. Is treasure chest actually more powerful than ball bank? I know it's used up. I'm gonna pick it up just in case. Alright, we're still going towards that. Armlet of Mordegon, I suppose. I suppose that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. In your turn, you can right-click on this relic to enable Armlet. When Armlet enable... Gain 2 strength, lose 2 HP every turn. Auto disables after combat. Well, if it didn't, that'd be weird. Okay. It's interesting. This is probably the weakest relic I've actually seen from Dota 2 Spire. As in, it actually has a consequence to using it, like a proper one. Even though that being said, it's only 2 HP, that's 2 strength. Maybe the consequence is not big enough. Hey. First of all, we need to play that. I want a weak first. There it is. Alright. Cutlass. Yep, definitely play this. Oh, that thing is so dead. It's not even funny. Cannonballs. Thing is, you definitely don't want to pick up Velvet Choker with a Cannonball build. Actually, in general with the Blackbeard. Blackbeard does lean relatively heavily towards playing a bunch of cards every single turn, even if you don't have a Cannonball build. Whenever you add a rare card, Golden Egg. Yeah, we've seen this before. I actually do like it, but it's a situational relic, really. I guess so are all the other egg relics. I'm actually gonna upgrade this. Because it's actually really good. It's 14 block for 1 energy. Granted, it exhausts, but adds 2 cannonballs. Yep, Centennial Puzzle is absolutely fine here. I think maybe it's fine. We'll see what happens. Can actually upgrade this to all enemies. Okay, so upgrading it just makes it even more powerful. Okay, that's nice. It's probably never going to trigger for us. That's why I'm not even bothering. This would be a good upgrade just because of the vulnerability, but at this point I really want to upgrade the barrage. barrages, I should say, multiples. Snecko, Snecko, Snecko. Today, I get my vengeance via. Oh no, by cannon. Actually, no. Most of the cannonballs are directly added to my hand, so that's actually fine. Yeah, directly added, so they're not gonna randomize their costs. Definitely using this. Final barrage. Good thing that wasn't randomized. Actually, I could have played it. I had 5 energy at the end there. Gain 1 artifacting. Pirate earring or 2 artifacting. This would actually be really powerful, especially on this character. Actually is really powerful because he has a bunch of cards that do a lot of good things and have some negatives that some people like me might not want. For example, like getting rid of 2 of your decks for 5 strength, which is actually a really good trade, but you don't need to get rid of the decks if you have this. Okay, we're not actually going to pick up anything here though. Potion, essence of steel, that's fine. We're going to go here. What's the boss fight? Boss fight is Captain Abe and Pawnfish. Alright. That's fine. So we're going to get Abe's Pickle for even more money. So at this point, if I actually wanted to go infinite with the Blackbeard, he would go so overpowered with the golden cards because of a treasure chest, and especially if I had kept Maw-Bank a little bit longer. Treasure chest, Maw-Bank, plus Abe's Pickle, which gives a percentage of your gold, that just becomes insane. And keep in mind, these golden cards, they don't work off the current gold you have. They work off the total gold gained this run. So eventually they'll just do insane amounts of damage and insane amounts of block, and you won't need any other card in the deck. You're just gonna need one of these. Just one of these and one of these, just in case. And nothing else. Okay, that being said, enough talking. Let's actually get this party started. I actually don't want to use boost morale here. I should have blocked. I don't know why I didn't. Guess overconfidence. I should have actually used this. That's fine. I guess Citadel puzzle popped now, so that's fine. We are probably playing some defense here. Actually, no, we're not. I'm not kidding. Wait, that added only 1 cannonball. Okay. Let's take down Captain Abe. And final barrage. I'm happy with that damage. Cat o' nine tails, definitely this. And I believe here we're just blocking for as much as possible. On the other hand, it's 25 damage. Oh yeah, I knew this was gonna happen sooner or later, and this is kind of where. I mean, I'm glad that was wrong ordering, by the way. I'm kind of glad that I didn't die here, but yeah, this is entirely possible that it will happen. I need to be very. Actually, even if I'm very careful, I have more or less no card draw, so there isn't much I can do about it. Oh my god, the frailty. Alright, we're actually going to use this to remove frailty. I know I'm not taking much damage, but I'm afraid that towards the end of my discard pile, I'm not going to have many cards, which I'm not. I'm not going to actually have many cards. On the other hand, though, 2 of these is more than enough. Yeah. Oh, that takes so long to animate, though. That's probably the one thing about that card that just is gonna make me hate it. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Golden Guillotine. Deal damage equal to 4% of your gold gained this run. You have gained 5%. So it's basically like these golden cards, except it's a bigger percentage. 4 plus 2. So it's 4 damage plus 2%. So it's the 2% that matters. And that one is a 5%. I didn't want to pick it up. I wanted to view it. Oh. Okay, we got Abe's Pickle. That was my fault. I left clicked instead of right clicking. If I take empty cage, can I can definitely remove stuff. What do I want to remove? Well, golden guillotine for one. I mean, sure, it's 40 damage, but it's not worth the money. It's gonna grow by a little bit, just it's not gonna grow by that much. So we're gonna just remove a normal strike and the golden guillotine. I know that was basically a waste, but yeah. It's not Ascension 20, so it doesn't really matter that much. 33.8, so that's where we're going. I should have probably checked the boss fight. Boss fight is Time Eater. Of course, I actually should have known. No, in all seriousness though, I actually should have known. And this thing I think is dead. Why did that add only one? What's going on? Purge, repeat. Alright. Repeat the effect of this card. Remove until end of combat. Does not go to your exhaust pile. Yes, okay, I know this. Cloak and Cannonball. Why does this one purge? Oh, this one's from the shop. I'm an idiot. Right. Because we have so many mods that I can't really remember all of them. They're actually off the screen, most of them. So we have a mod, which is one of the first ones, I believe. Better potions, no, better shops or something like that. I can't actually even find on this list for some reason. I like how all the mods are kind of, you know, self-explanatory, like, you know, a couple of words, and they're kind of easy to understand. And then you have something like Slay the Spire mod, where everything is the same, but the Ironclad has a cowboy hat. This is the longest sentence ever. So we do have a mod that actually affects shops. And what that mod does is it changes cards in certain ways. And it changed this card to repeat, but to purge itself. And this is why this one is double playing. But it does purge itself, so you never get to see it again, this combat. Unlike this one, which I probably should have actually realized as soon as I picked it up. We have an anchor here, which we're not going to pick up. I still swear this would have been awesome the last run we did with the Blackbeard, which was a full weapon run. I'm not going to give you my gold. That is not happening. 30.6, 30.8. Well, we're going for the 30.8, that's for sure. So this event is if I want to go infinite, but I kind of don't, so I'm not even going to fight the Voidlings. Because you remove this and you go infinite. We're going to transform a strike. Let's see what we get. We get... I tried to get rid of it, but apparently I can't. I'm cursed. Alright, so this is the normal one. Alright, let's actually go. Let's go. It's gone. Thing is, this one's going to be a little bit more annoying to get rid of. It's 44 damage, 14. That thing only does 3 at the moment, so I'm going to do some damage to it. I guess Death Note, we could see what it does. That's going to be 10 turns, though. Sure, you know what? Let's see. 10 turns. Turn number 3. I guess I just need to defend here. And use all my exhaust cards. Cat of Nine Tails, this. Don't need to use that. It's blocked, so I'm going to keep it. Why did you... Oh, right. We have a mod that's actually not going to show up here because it's one of the newer ones. It actually upgrades things like Empty Cage. Upon pickup, remove 2 cards from your deck. The first time you shuffle your deck, each turn, gain 1 energy. Yeah, so it just makes it a little bit more powerful. I wouldn't say overpowered, though. Definitely not. Alright, turn 5. We have a counter up here. One of the mods adds it. I'm not entirely sure which one at this point. I just know one of them adds it. The reason I'm playing the weapons here is because I think it's kind of fun to have like 20 weapons going about. Come on. Turn 8. We're almost there. We're almost there. Actually, I'm playing a lot of skills that... well, it hasn't died, but... oh my god, the amount of cannonballs in my deck. Alright, this is the turn. The amount of cannonballs in the deck. Alright, come on. Let's see, what is the effect? Oh, it's just damage, okay. It's like nothing on the screen, nothing, just damage. Apply 3 weak to all enemies, and the rest we've seen. We have so much money. I want to upgrade it, but it's never going to trigger again. The only reason it triggered there is because I wanted it to trigger. Boss fight is Time Eater, so I actually do want to upgrade Beat Up. I thought this said Beat 'em Up for some reason. Apparently it's Beat Up. So we do have another shop directly after this. Oh no, wait, that's a rest. Oops. Ignore that sentence. When we purchase this relic, the cost of the cards, potions, the same shop are reduced by 100 gold. Okay, that's actually interesting. So if you have a lot of money, well, if you have a lot of money, you wouldn't care about this relic. You have 2 additional options at rest sites chosen randomly. If this was earlier, I would like that. Heal 2 HP whenever vulnerability is applied to you. Eternal Feather. No. Dolly's Mirror. Actually, Dolly's Mirror is very good here, I believe, because I could mirror something like Infinite Barrage. Yes, I do realize, or, you know, if you really want to, Death Note. Actually, no, I think I'd rather mirror this. It's a lot of card plays there, or I could mirror Final Barrage, or Golden Cannonball. It's 18 damage per Cannonball at the moment. It's not upgraded, though. Upgraded would be 22. Oh, it would be upgraded, so, no, it's not a rare card. Because this upgrades all rare cards, but this is not a rare card. It's a Golden Cannonball, but it's not a rare card. I could get an extra one of these. Maybe Final Barrage would be the best call here. It is a lot of damage. I think it's worth it. Oh, I didn't pick up the Hellbur because I picked up the Guillotine by accident, right? I was wondering why I don't have that. Oh well. Alright, I still don't want to upgrade that. We're actually going to upgrade this. It's going to be a little bit of extra damage since we are going to be using it. Well, we have been using it actually for a while. Bottled Eggs! On pickup, choose a card. All copies of that card you have are upgraded. All future copies of that card are obtained or upgraded. It's a little bit too late for this. It is nice. I'll be honest. It's a little bit too late for it though. I guess I could just do something like this. Upgrade the defense at least. I know I'm getting value out of this. Oh, hello. I've been seeing you way too often and not just in Slay the Spire recently. It's a little bit annoying. I'm actually going to trigger Diva. Oh, never mind. Alright, so you're going to add a bunch of cards into my deck, which I guess is fine. Considering he's still going to take a ton of damage. Almost. 7 or 8 block. Alright, we're gonna go with the 8, which is one more. Gain 2 resistance, no. Okay, daggers. We don't have Velvet Choker, so I can play. Oh no, we have a 12 card limit, right? Your attacks use an additional. Yeah, sure, you know, I'll play it. More Cannonballs. There's Infinite Barrage. I think we're about to hit the cap. Okay, I do want that. There it is, the cap. But I believe we have lethal. That's 57. Yeah, it is lethal. Okay. I thought he was on 64 for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Phase Boots. In your turn, when you play 2 skill cards, continued, draw 1 card. Okay, I get it. Deal 60 damage, loses. Okay. More infinite. Yeah, sure. I know it's the time eater, but I'm gonna pick that up. I said cannonballs. We don't have enough cannonballs. There's not enough cash to use that early. That's fine. We don't have enough cannonballs. More cannonballs. The animation of Final Barrage needs to be like 2 minutes long. It's probably doable. Probably. Alright, let's actually use this. Okay, I had 5 cards. Exactly, that's actually really good. Oh no, we're... Yeah, it's gonna draw even more cards. Okay, so don't play any more skills. These are all considered attacks. Actually, I might have to play skills here. Oh no, it's 2 consecutive. Yeah, continued. Alright, oops. I did read that. I kind of forgot it. Because I want my 5 cards next turn. I guess I'm getting more than 5 cards. Sure. Why not? Impenetrable Potion. 1 metallicized, 1 plated armor, 1 artifacting, 1 dex, 1 buffer, 1 thorns, 1 blur. No. It's too late for it. We don't need it anymore. I am willing to lose the HP for a black card here. Place stuns on enemy, deal 10 damage, deal an additional 5 damage for all your cards containing strike. Okay, we're not picking up this. Actually, the stun might not be bad. The next 2 attacks you place stun any enemy they hit for 1 return. Not powerful at all, no. In fact, it needs a buff. Okay, let's fight again. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go for these quickly. Cannon. Alright, that was the normal one. I can't recognize them because they're basically the same. I have no way of actually taking down that one if I take down this one. That's 16, that's 13. I wanted to use some damage on these spikers here because I'm not gonna wait 10 turns again. It's just not happening. I guess I could stun an enemy. One of them that's buffing, maybe. Cloak and dagger, there it is. Okay. That one is stunned. How much damage is this? 24? That's not fair. 39, so this one's actually gone. Alright, we're good. I think I should have lethal on this one. Oh, boy, that actually scared me. I forgot about this. I keep forgetting that this thing actually exists. You're showing up very late. Like, this is... What? Okay. Well, whatever, I suppose. So I actually don't care about the spiker anymore. I mean, the spiker can stay there. It's fine. He'll just go away on turn 10. I want to get rid of this thing before it steals too much of my stuff. No, no. Don't apply my weakness. Don't apply weaknesses. I can't believe you're showing up now. Of all the times to show up. Hello. Yeah, that thing's taken a little bit of time to actually animate. The triple cannonball. Triple cannonball. That's actually exactly what I wanted. There's lethal. I should get some elevator music for that. This is Master Thief's Presence. At the start of each combat, apply 3 vulnerability and 3 weak to all enemies. Upon picking up, gain 800 gold for what's worth at this point. Yeah, at this point, yeah, definitely. Normally, this is fine. I believe the way Wandering Mini Bosses was actually made was it's supposed to show up like, I'm not entirely sure, like once per floor or something. So by the time you get it, you're like on Act 3, so you're more or less done with your build, so you don't really care as much for shop relics and stuff. I mean, it's still good. But the thing is, for us, it really doesn't matter because look at it. I guess it still boosts our damage for some things. No, I'm not. No, I didn't want to pick up anything there. Oh, I picked up. I don't even know what I picked up. What did I pick up? Sure. I guess out of all the things to pick up, that's a fine thing to pick up. So at least that'll boost our damage and dex here and damage here. 100 damage. Not gonna rest here. There's not much of a point. Not much of a point in upgrading that. I guess I could upgrade this for a little bit of extra blocks. Sure, why not? Alright, drink this. Drink this. Let us begin. In fact, I actually wanted to do this first. Okay, so time does still tick up. Okay, let's go. Beat him up. 4 cards next turn. I think we should be fine. I kind of don't want to play anything else this turn. I don't want to even play that strike. 1, 2. 11, 12. Okay. Wait, you actually see the golden one falling. I saw the golden one falling. Right now he's purging, but I think it's a little bit too late, isn't it? Yeah, I would say so. I would say the time eater got cannonballed. I know it's not a good pun, but is there actually such a thing as a good pun? Think about that for a moment. For now, though, I've been the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Slay the Spire, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.